Hundreds of miles of our roads need millions, if not billions of dollars to build and maintain, but there's not nearly enough money to cover all of the costs. So are you willing to foot the bill? As part of our Operation Safe Roads campaign, ABC 15's Mike Pelton is taking an in-depth look at the gas tax debate in Arizona. It's all new tonight.
Well, raising the gas tax has been up for debate for years, as the Arizona gas tax sits at 18 cents a gallon, and it hasn't increased since 1991. It comes down to a game of numbers. Our roads and highways need preservation, modernization, and expansion, but how to pay for it?
And that's where we are today. We're right on the cusp of not even being able to maintain what we have.
Eric Anderson is executive director of the Maricopa Association of Governments. He wants to boost Arizona's state gas tax, which sits among the lowest in the country.
It's sort of like having a leak in your roof. If you don't take care of it, if you don't do that preventive maintenance on your roof, it will collapse at some point. And we've seen that in sections of I-40 across northern Arizona that the pavement is just disintegrating.
Anderson tells us every penny is worth about $35 million. Arizona's gas tax, one of several streams of revenue, brings in roughly $500 million a year to the state's Highway User Revenue Fund. But consider ADOT's transportation plan for 2040 projects a $30 billion shortfall. Legislators have tried and failed to raise our gas tax by 10 cents a gallon. But what would that mean for us? Say you fill up 20 gallons a week. That would mean about $8 more a month. However, some argue there's hidden costs.
Everything from bananas to Amazon deliveries to virtually everything else that you do is affected by increased cost.
State Representative Ben Toma wants to put the brakes on any talk of raising the gas tax.
To fundamentally reject the idea that we should raise something simply because it hasn't been raised since the early 90s. By that logic, we can raise all kinds of taxes all the time.
Representative Toma notes a move away from gas toward alternative fuel vehicles.
So you have all these different types of energy sources or vehicles based on these energy sources, and they're not going to be based on the gas tax. So if your plan is to figure out how to fund infrastructure in the long term and to fund infrastructure investments, then basing it on the gas tax is the wrong way to start.
But Eric Anderson says raising the gas tax is a simple solution.
Your roads can go from okay to not very good to bad condition over maybe a 10-year period. And then you're talking about it's a lot more expensive to repair the road at that point than it is just to maintain it.
So will our gas tax ever change? Perhaps it's an idea left to run on fumes. For Operation Safe Roads, I'm Mike Pelton, ABC 15, Arizona.
Well, Governor Ducey has previously said he does not want to raise taxes. Instead, the legislature this year passed a bill to increase vehicle registration fees. It's expected to bring in more than $100 million each year to help pay for roads. So many of you have been weighing in today through our live poll, and we're asking, would you support raising the gas tax if it helped pay for new roads and maintenance? We're going to keep this question posted on the homepage of abc15.com. And the gas tax debate is just part of our Operation Safe Roads initiative. If you have a story idea about how to make our roads better, we would like to hear from you. Email us at roads@abc15.com or call us toll free at 1-833-AZ-ROADS.